Hello, magnificent human beings. Welcome to this class where we are seeking to help build up some of our bone density, especially there through our hips. So today we're going to be focusing on some gentle strength building, maybe even some core building type poses. So go ahead and find yourself seated here on your mat. We're going to set our intention and get started. So close your eyes and we'll take a few deep, relaxing breaths. Inhale in through your nose. Exhale out your nose. Inhale in. Exhale out. Keep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. And allowing an intention for your practice. Maybe something about strength, resilience, being strong, powerful, capable, whatever you desire. When you have your intention, go ahead and seal it with 3 big cleansing breaths. So inhale in through your nose. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale in through your nose. Exhale out the mouth. Once more, big inhale. Inhale a little more. Inhale, inhale. Gently sigh, let it go. Good. Go ahead and open up your eyes. First, bring your hands to that heart center prayer position. We're going to inhale our shoulders up and then exhale them back. Good. So keep going, just kind of bringing some life, some awakeness into your shoulders here. Good. Take that right hand, cross it over to the opposite knee, left hand behind you. Very gentle twist, lengthening through your twist, couple breaths. Not really forcing anything here, just breathing. Slow, opposite side, left hand crosses over, right hand around behind you. Inhales create space, exhales help facilitate your twist a little more. Good. And back to neutral. Let's go ahead and swing our legs on out. Bob your knees, move things around here. Good. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Gentle forward fold here. Not really trying to force things. Maybe even putting a little bend in your knees. Just stay with your breath. Good. And backing off. Let's take that left foot, bring it on in, base of a forehead to knee, but we're going to open things up. So turn that shoulder toward the left, opening things up. Right hand can come to shin, ankle, foot, wherever you want, or even taking your palm and maybe putting it underneath your leg here just a little bit. Left hand comes up overhead, reach, lengthen, grow. And the goal isn't really to bring this left hand all the way to that foot. It's more about creating length through that left side body. So grow tall, lengthen, breathe. Stay with it. Keep breathing. We're going to be holding our poses for a good amount of time here. So this is kind of a gentle hatha strength building class here, because holding these poses static and steady, helping to gently build our strength through these poses by holding them for, a good amount of time and slowly release. Good work. We're going to switch sides. So switching everything out here. Left leg comes on out, and then taking this right foot, bring it on in. Good. And then your shoulders turn to the right here. Left hand comes down. Good. Right hand up overhead. And again, it's not about taking this hand and bringing it to that foot. Rather, lengthen, reach that right arm upward, creating some space through that right side body. Deep breath. We were here for a few breaths on the other side, so same thing here. Stay with it. And you can soften, coming back to neutral. Good. Legs, come on out. Bob your knees, move things around. Let's cross our legs and just sitting here in your easy pose, lengthen upward, and then exhale, hinge forward, reaching those fingertips forward. Good. Just kind of melt down into the mat. Few breaths here. And coming on back. Good. And coming into your tabletop here, you can just roll on over those knees. Just coming into this tabletop here, however you wish. Good. Spread those fingertips nice and wide. Hips stacked above your knees. And let's go ahead and drop our belly. Eye gaze comes up into that cow, and then exhale, cat, round your spine. Good. Flowing with your breath here. Slow inhale for cow. Gentle exhale, cat, rounding through your spine. Push the earth away. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Keep going, keep going. Good. Waking things up. Finding yourself in a neutral tabletop position. Just wag things out, moving things around a little bit. Then as you wish, go ahead and tuck your toes, coming into down dog. And pedal things out. Move things around here in your down dog, getting loose. Good work. All right, waking up our bodies with some sun salutations. So we'll take that left leg. Inhale, three-legged. Good. Exhale, bringing that foot through in between your hands. Inhale, hands come on up into your lunge. Full steady breath here. Breathe. Hands come to heart center, prayer position, taking that right elbow and bring it down just a little bit. So you're not going to take that elbow all the way to your knee here, just a little bit of a twist. Hold. Good. Kind of challenging yourself here in your lunge pose. Few breaths. Gently coming back. Good. Staying focused, staying present. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands come all the way down. And then come back into down dog. Good work. Pedal things out, move around. You can walk hands to feet, feet to hands for forward fold. Soft bend in your knees, relax. Inhale, lengthen, create space. Exhale, hinge, fold. Chin is the last to rise. Slow, steady, coming up. Hands, heart center, roll your shoulders back. Exhale. Inhale, hands up. Squeeze your glutes. Exhale, gentle back bend. Inhale, hands up. And then exhale, fold, coming all the way down, forward fold. Good work. Come back into down dog. Pedal it out real quick. But we're going to move to the next side here. So take that right foot. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Exhale, bring it through. Place it in between your hands. Very slow, steady, bringing those hands on up here into your lunge. Deep breath. You got it. Breathe. Hands come to heart center. Left elbow, bringing it into that twist. So not setting that left elbow all the way down, just holding here. Adding a little bit of a challenge to your lunge. Steady, focused breathing. Adding this balance, this strength, focus into our practice here. You got it. Breathe. And slow, gently coming back to neutral. Good. Inhale, hands up. Exhale them down onto the mat. And go ahead and come back into down dog. Good work. Weight will shift forward into that plank pose. Lower down to your knees, heels to your glutes. Roll those shoulders back, lowering partway out, about a 45-degree angle, a little bit of a chaturanga. Release those legs, coming into up dog. Good. And then push on back. Downward facing dog. Good work. Hands to feet, feet to hands, forward fold, relax, soft bend in your knees, fingertips to shins. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Chin is the last to rise, gently coming all the way up, stacking vertebra on top of vertebra. Hands, heart center. Exhale, roll your shoulders back. Good. Inhale, hands up. Lengthen, grow, and then back bend. Good. Hands come on up, and hands come all the way down. Swan dive, forward fold. Good work. Okay. Hands and feet. Walk back out into your down dog. Good. Moving around in your down dog. Maybe you come up high on the balls of your feet. Lift that tailbone up towards the sky. Good. Let's take that right foot. Go ahead and bring it on up. Base of a lunge. Stay right here and then ground down that back heel. Good work. Now coming on up into warrior two. Good. Hold in your warrior two. Steady, focused breathing. Warrior two, one of the best poses for helping to build up our bone density, especially there in our hips. Take your hands, bring them onto your hips here. Back foot, take it back maybe about an inch or a half an inch. Just deepen a little bit in your warrior two. Should feel this a little bit more in your hips there. Breathe. Really get in touch with what your feet are doing. Strong feet on the mat. And then doing that pull together motion. Trying to feel like those feet are sliding together. So it's not just a lazy warrior two here. We're gently trying to pull those feet together. They're not really going to move on the mat, but that helps to engage those legs. Should be feeling this in your hips here. Good. Breathe. Excellent. Warrior two. Really the highlight of this whole series here. And we really want to feel this pose. Lengthen through your spine. Grow. Breathe. Good. Holding strong in that warrior two. You got it. Left hand comes down onto that leg. Right hand up overhead. Feeling that lengthening through that right side body. Good. Reverse warrior. How's your breathing? Stay focused. Stay with it. Coming back into regular warrior two. You can pivot towards the front, but we're going to bring those hands all the way down to the mat and back into your down dog. Good work. Great. Pedal things out, move around. Let's do our next side. We're going to take that left foot, a brief three-legged, bring that foot through, base of your lunge, ground down that back heel, and come on up into warrior two. Opposite side, hands on your hips here, and wherever your feet are, kind of breaking past this pre-programmed distance, we want to take that back foot and bring it back maybe an inch or a half an inch, just a little bit. Good. And then engaging those legs. So it's like those feet are almost sliding together on the mat here. Arms extend out, lengthening, growing. Good. How's your breath? Should be feeling that strength there through your hips. Those bones pulling on those muscles here is exactly what helps to build up those bones, helping to encourage that bone density there. Nice strong hips, lengthen through your spine, breathing. Stay with it. Warrior two, one of the most beneficial poses you can do for helping to increase bone density through your hips. So keep breathing. Take that right hand, bring it down your leg, left arm up overhead, really feeling that lengthening through that left side body here. Breathe. Legs are still engaged. Good. Hands come back to that neutral warrior two. Great. And then when you're ready, pivot toward the front slowly, slowly. Hands come down on the mat. Come on back into your downward facing dog. Good work. Weight shifts forward into plank pose. So holding in plank, or you can do a modified plank on your knees, however you like. Doing your best to keep your body in one straight line here. Good. Core is activating, holding you strong. Keep with your breath. Good. Lower down to your knees and then push back into a child's pose and just relax. Good. Excellent work. And coming forward here into a tabletop, wag things out, move around. Good work. All right. From your tabletop, downward facing dog. Good. From your down dog, we'll take that right foot, bring it forward, base of a lunge. Excellent. So hold right here, trying something a little different before we come up into our warrior two. This back foot, I want you to go ahead and slide it back here a little bit. Ground down that heel. So you have a nice wide stance, real slow, real slow. Come on up. If you need to, use your hands to pick you up a little bit, that's okay. Nice big warrior two here, making sure that knee is still stacked on top of that ankle. Good work. Deep warrior two, deep breathing. One of the best poses we can do here for helping to strengthen that bone density in our hips. Good. Steady breath. I know it's challenging, but that's exactly what we want here. Straighten your front knee. Good. Then reach forward. Take those right fingertips, bring them down. Left hand up overhead. Keep with your focus. Keep with your breath. Slow, slow, coming back into that regular warrior two position. Are you seeking to slide those feet together a little bit, engaging those legs, lifting through your spine? Keep with your breath, slow, focused, steady. Challenging yourself here. Pivot on that back foot into a lunge. So a lunge here, pivot, pivot, balance, breathe. Good. Nice deep lunge. Hold. Stay with it. Steady breath. Hands come to that heart center, that prayer position. Can you take that left elbow and bring it forward just a little bit for a little bit of a twist? Strong, focused breathing. You got it. Challenging yourself to stay with your breath. Come back to neutral. Hands come on down. Come back into that down dog. Good work. Great. Pedal things out. Move around. We got to do that next side. So we'll take that left foot, base of a lunge. Stay right here. Before you do anything, that back foot, bring it back just a little bit. Then ground down that heel. Real slow. Take your time. Coming up into a nice deep warrior two. Good work. Doing your checks here. Left knee is on top of that ankle. Heels more or less in one line. Arms extend on out. Nice, deep, focused warrior two here. Feeling that engagement there in your legs. Really feeling this pose in your hips here. You got it. Breathe. Stay with it. Straighten that front knee. We reach forward. Left fingertips come down. Right arm comes up for a triangle trikonasana. How's your breathing? Slow, slow, coming back into a warrior two. Good work. Holding in warrior two. A couple breaths. Challenging yourself to slowly pivot into a nice, deep lunge pose. Lunge. Good. Deep breath, deep breath. Hands come to heart center. Right elbow, a little bit of a twist. So bring it forward here. Good. Just holding here in that lunge pose with a little bit of a twist. You got it. Coming back to neutral. Hands. Come on down to the mat. Come on back. Down dog. Good work. Pedal things out. Move around. And weight comes forward into that plank pose, holding your plank nice and strong. You can always drop down to your knees as you like here, just holding in your plank. Breathe. If it's too much on your wrists, sometimes making fists here feels a little bit better on your wrists. You can drop down to your forearms if that's okay too. So hold in your plank. Steady breath. When you're ready, lower all the way down. To the mat. Release. Good work. And from here, we can simply roll on to our back. And a brief Shavasana. Just a couple of quick poses before we relax here and end our class, but still a couple more things to go. Go ahead and place those feet on the mat, tenting those knees, good. And then very slow windshield wiper. So an inhale brings your knees to neutral. Exhale, knees drop out to one side. Inhale, exhale, knees drop out to one side. So just this gentle windshield wipering motion here. Good work. And then knees at neutral, hands by your sides. Maybe try to bring your shoulder blades underneath you a little bit more. Very slowly lifting those hips on up here into your bridge pose, Setu Bandhasana. Big belly. Good. Inhales. Belly lifts. Exhales. Falls back in. Good. And you can release those hips on down. Bring those feet on up, grabbing for your ankles, your shins, your feet, wherever is comfortable here in your happy baby. Good. Spent a lot of time working on those hips today there in your warrior two. So we just want to seek to kind of open things up a little bit. And you can set everything on down here into your Shavasana. Few gentle breaths to close things out here. Closing your eyes. Take a big inhale in through your nose. Exhale, side out. Inhale in through your nose. Exhale, side out. Big, big inhale. And exhale, sigh. Good. When you are ready, rolling your wrists out, your ankles. Good. And coming on up into a seated position here so we can bow together. excellent job moving through this class today. Thank you so much for being here. Be sure to check out yogawithlandon.com and join the membership. I have literally hundreds of videos there and even a full series where we specifically cover bone density, hips, spine, your whole skeleton. If you want to dive into more of that there, again, yogawithlandon.com. But thank you for joining this class, and I'll see you in a video soon. Take care and namaste.